Greetings, dear subscribers. I'm Alfred Omwenga, a teacher of English and Literature at St. Charles Lwanga Girls National School. Today I look at Act 4, Scene 2 of Dreams Denied. The scene unfolds in Governor Mwitu's office. Bishop Papa listens to the governor, who is complaining endlessly while gesturing widely and banging the table. The governor tells him that the voters no longer believe in him. He feels something is wrong with them. He calls it spiritual delusion. Bishop Papa informs the governor that it's not a deity to be believed in. Governor Mwitu says they have been bewitched. The governor says he has concluded so because of many detractors and enemies than any politician in the world history. Bishop Papa tells the governor he would like to be honest this time round. The governor is surprised that he has been lying to him for the last 15 years. So the theme of religious hypocrisy or deceit is raised here. The bishop says he could not have been honest with the governor because he had a church to build. The governor reminds the bishop that he's supposed to be truthful and live contentedly within his means. Bishop Papa educates the governor on the economics of being a modern priest. He has to appear wealthy in order to be taken seriously by the congregants. That's on page 90. The governor scoffs at him and calls it the economics of a conman. Ironically, bishops who are supposed to uphold integrity and holiness are crooks and wolves in sheep clothing. That's on page 90. Bishop Papa wonders when the governor became a moralist to lecture him on morality. He asks him to change the topic. The governor asks Bishop Papa to exorcise the spirit of hating everyone against him in the county. Bishop Papa tells the governor that he's not a good and caring governor. Many people tell him on Sundays that they feel his priorities are upside down. That is bad governance, theme of bad governance on page 91. The governor bangs the desks and says that is why he's deworming them. Bishop Papa asks him whether people told the governor they needed deworming. The governor defends himself that most peasants and commoners need it. Bishop Papa truly informs the governor that he drives an expensive, tinted fuel guzzler. The governor should realize that their account is healing, and that's why people are thin and muscular. That's why he ought not to have introduced the deworming program. As a result, he's losing his popularity. The governor bitterly says that the citizens have been brainwashed to believe that he's useless by those distributing civic education, recordings, and pamphlets in the name of enlightening people. Bishop Papa is supposed to make the citizens love the governor by exercising their hatred for him. Bishop Papa tells the governor that is impossible. Governor Mwitu reminds him that he had said his prayers would make him win the gubernatorial seat. Bishop Papa firmly tells the governor that he cannot dispel the justified anger of the people of Karara County towards his administration. He cannot also ease the hunger in the children's bellies. He reminds the governor that he withdrew their school meals and they have every right to be angry with him. The governor asks Bishop Papa whether he is admitting to be powerless. Bishop Papa affirms he never had such power. The governor abuses him as a charlatan, a wolf in sheep clothing, and a conman. That's on page 92. So this brings out a theme of conflict. Bishop Papa sees this and reminds the governor that he never received money that he was not willingly given. Governor Mwitu's conflict tells him that he ought to be honest with his congregants. He calls him a deceitful thief who obtains money with his smooth-lying tongue. In a just society, he would be in jail. So this foreshadows that actually Bishop Papa will be in jail, as we shall see in the last scene 5 of Act 5. That's on page 116, where Bishop Papa is jailed for 10 years. Bishop Papa challenges the governor whether he can prove that he's a thief and a robber in court. Governor Mwitu reminds him he bribed him with large sums of money so that he could convince the majority in the county to vote for him or face divine judgment. That is page 93. So we can see the theme of corruption brought out through the governor who bribes Bishop Papa. Bishop Papa reminds the governor that it is blasphemous to associate him with bribery. The governor insists that he gave him a lot of money for the car that he drives and the building where his congregants worship. That's on page 94. Bishop Papa claims that the money politician gave them during campaigns or any other time is not bribery, but a love offering, a divine donation, not money meant to sway congregants into voting for them. Governor Mwitu wants him not to sanitize his stinking whitewashed tomb of a soul. That's on page 94. Governor Mwitu calms him down and tells him he wants to be loved again by those thankless commoners. Bishop Papa tells him he is offended for being belittled by the governor. Bishop Papa rubbishes his ridiculous policies of not tarmacking roads in the name of attracting international tourists to play in the mud. He tells him he reasons like a 3-year-old child. Governor Mwitu tells Bishop Papa that he has equally been brainwashed. Bishop Papa admits that it is difficult to advise the governor. This is because he feels he is always right and never wrong. Governor Mwitu demands a refund of his bribes from Bishop Papa. Bishop Papa wishes never to be in the presence of the governor again. The governor threatens to look for another priest. He even reveals that Bishop Papa is not his real name, but Wilberforce Kamande. He adds that it is time his followers knew his real name. Bishop Papa shouts, "Stop!" Baffled Kimbu barges into the office upon hearing the heated argument between Governor Mwitu and the priest. Kimbu asks whether everything is okay. Bishop Papa says the governor badly needs exorcism. Governor Mwitu tells him to spare him the threats. Bishop Papa asks him why he dare say that. Governor Mwitu asks him to look at the mirror to see the real bishop. The governor tells him to go and remove the log in his own eye before judging him. So you can see biblical allusion as a stylistic device. That is on page 97. Kimbu is forced to stand between the two to quell the escalating conflict. Theme of conflict, page 97. Bishop Papa tells the governor that those strange diseases will soon catch up with him. Governor Mwitu alleges that he has become Bishop Papa's enemy for telling him the truth. Bishop Papa tells him he should not dare question his integrity. His work is to give hope to the poor peasants and children he preaches to. Governor Mwitu informs him that he sounds like an advisor, that is Sadera, whom he fired for challenging him. Bishop Papa regrets ever knowing Governor Mwitu. Through foreshadowing, Bishop Papa warns Governor Mwitu that he will never see his downfall coming. It will catch him by surprise, and when he rots in prison, he will regret not making it more livable and comfortable during his tenure as a governor. That's on page 98. In a nutshell, the scene brings out themes of conflict, religious hypocrisy, and corruption. Thank you, viewers. Continue subscribing to this channel.